is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, George Stephanopoulos.
Good afternoon. Let's go straight to the Rose Garden. President Trump about to hold a news conference.
To unleash the full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
State health officials confirming North Carolina's first positive case of the deadly coronavirus.
And they also say that patient is from Wake County.
We must flatten this curve and we must social distance. And there's no way around this. And
today, we've had to make another tough choice. Together with Superintendent of Public Instruction Mark Johnson and School Board Chairman Eric Davis, we've decided to continue remote learning for the rest of the school year.
Hi, and welcome to your senior send-off. Before we get the ball rolling with this video, I wanted to hop on and just say thank you to a lot of really awesome people who helped make this happen. First off, Gabby Abraham. If senior send-off had been happening in person like it's supposed to, Gabby was running the whole show. So I only kind of jumped in the back half to help run the video, but this was really something that Gabby was starting to put together before spring break. Secondly, Victoria Romero did all the graphics that you guys will see later. She really helped me out. I texted her in the middle of finals week and asked for a big favor, and she came through, and everything looks so good. So thank you, Victoria. And then lastly, the Williams, Shannon, and Jamie have graciously provided worship for us that's gonna play at the beginning and the end. I had just really hoped that whatever I was able to put into a video would feel as close as what your real senior send-off should have felt like. So with that being said, we're gonna have worship, all the send-offs, and then one more song of worship. And this is just from all of us, underclassmen, anyone who's been friends with you guys or who you've impacted through your ministry. It's just a massive thank you and a huge I love you to you guys, because you mean so, so much to us. So without further ado, here's your senior send-off.
And I will daily lift my hand. life is not my own. You know it's yours. Oh, light that follows all my way, I yield my flickering torch to thee. And my heart restores its borrowed ray, that in thy sunshine's blaze its day may brighter, fairer be. So light a fire in my heart, and I'll burn for you. Oh, light a fire in my heart, and I'll burn for you.
Hey guys, I have the pleasure of sending off Emmy T-Cash today, and I decided to write out what I was going to say, so here it goes. Emmy T-Cash is one of the most genuine people I have ever met. Her heart for the Lord is evident in every part of her life and is truly an inspiration. I believe the story of how we even became friends is testament to that. I didn't really know Emmy my freshman year at HPU, but come my sophomore year, I was looking for someone to disciple me, and someone mentioned Emmy's name. I literally texted Emmy and said, I know you don't know me, but would you want to disciple me? And thankfully, Emmy said yes. Emmy was willing to commit to meeting with me, someone she barely knew, every week and help lead me in my walk with the Lord. She was willing to sacrifice her time and energy to pour into me. She didn't do this because she thought it was the right thing to do. She did this because she genuinely cares so much for other people to better know the Lord and His grace. Emmy has such a kind and gentle spirit. She does not demand the attention of others, but rather brings a peaceful and calming presence wherever she goes. Emmy is considerate, always thinking of others. She cares way more about what kind of friend she is to those she loves than what kind of friends those she loves are to her, and that is something I greatly admire. The love she has for her friends is so deep and evident in her life. She is not only a great listener, but also a great encourager. She reminds people of who they are in Christ and not who the world says they are. Emmy is full of truth and wisdom in the Lord, yet she constantly humbles herself. She is not afraid to admit when she is in the wrong, and always recognizes spaces where she can grow. Her authenticity is a constant testament to the work the Lord is doing in her heart. Emmy likes things done well and done right, and I don't blame her, but yet she's still so full of grace. I'm beyond thankful for this opportunity I have had to get to know Emmy and look forward to growing as friends. Emmy, your love for Jesus is infectious. I'm so thankful for your friendship, and I'm so excited to see how the Lord is going to use you in such amazing ways. This community would not be the same without you. We love you.
Hi, so if you know me, you know I'm not great at expressing my emotions, but I'm gonna do this for Riley because I love her and I'm gonna miss her so much. So a few words that I would use to describe Riley are funny, kind, supportive, loyal, and encouraging. One of my favorite memories of Riley is when I decided to drop Sigma and become a Young Life leader. This was a super hard decision for me because I loved my family in Sigma, but I also loved Young Life and knew that I was being called to be a Young Life leader. So when I texted Riley to sit down and have this conversation, I was super nervous because I didn't want her to think that I was dropping because of her, and I didn't want her to feel upset about it or think it was her fault. So going into the conversation, I was super nervous, but when we sat down and talked it out, she was super encouraging and supportive and was just like telling me like this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, she was so understanding, and it made my decision 10 times easier. Another one of my favorite memories of Riley that I'm pretty sure everyone else like has this memory of Riley is literally we could be in any public place and you just randomly would hear Riley scream, "Hey, how's your rash?" or "Did you get your ointment?" And at first I was so embarrassed. I was like, who's this crazy girl yelling at me about a rash? But I grew to know that that's just how Riley is, and that's just Riley being Riley. And I grew to love that about Riley, which I'm sure that everyone else loves about Riley. Riley, I love you, and I know that you're gonna do great things out in the real world, being an adult, whether that be in Colorado or like working for SNL in New York or whatever. I know you're gonna do great things wherever you go. I know you're gonna do great things for the gospel. You're one of the most encouraging and supportive and kind people that I've ever met. I know that wherever you go, people will see that, and you'll just make people so happy and feel so loved wherever you go, because you make everyone at High Point feel that way. It's not going to be the same without you. I'm so sad that your senior year was cut short, and I couldn't say this in real life, but I love you. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss all the seniors. I love all of you guys. It's definitely not going to be the same without you, but you definitely made your impact at High Point. Everyone, we will all miss you, and you won't be forgotten. But I love you. I'm gonna miss you so much, and yeah, bye.
Hi, happy seniors send-off. I just want to say thanks for all you guys have done for me and just the community as a whole. It would definitely not be the same without you guys. You've definitely shaped my years at High Point. Y'all are some of my first friends, but I'm going to talk directly to Taylor now. So you were probably one of my first friends at High Point, and just from the moment we met, you've had such an impact on my life. It's just so crazy to think that you are graduating. It's crazy to see how much you've grown from like little Tay, my freshman year, who was just scared to pray, to senior year Taylor conquering the world, leading Bible studies, just so bold in her faith. It's literally the coolest thing ever. These years of discipleship have literally been such a blessing. You've taught me so many things, and it's just something I will never forget. And especially just the patience and kindness and just love you've shown me. You've been there for me when I was at my worst, and you've cheered for me and picked me up out of those rock bottom days. And you've literally just been such a blessing. You've taught me how to be more compassionate and just love others better. I just want to say, like, the impact you've had on our community will last forever. You care so deeply for our girls community, for our community as a whole, and you just try to keep things so positive and want us to just continuously love each other better. And that is something I hope that I can lead well into next year. That's something that you have really ingrained into me, loving others well and just like seeing the best in them even when it's not easy. And that is something I admire so much in you, and I'm definitely gonna miss you so much. Your wisdom is so it's insane how wise you are, and I don't even think you realize it. I'll never forget freshman year when I was like, over the summer, I was like, Tay, will you disciple me? And you were like, I'm not smart enough to do that. Heck no, I can't do this. And then you spent a whole summer at Kanakuk, Rush Camp with the K, guys. Never been, but they love it. And you literally, like, that summer changed you, and it was so cool to see. And like, I don't have words for it sometimes. You spit fire, Tay. That's all I have to say. But it was really cool to see you go from like this, like, really shy and kind of humble person when it came to your faith to someone who just like literally is on fire and just so bold. And it's like pushed me to be more bold with my high schoolers, and you've always just supported me in that. And you've helped me when it's like really hard. And I'm definitely gonna miss having you just right up the hill in Centennial, but I'm just so glad you're still gonna be here for grad school, and I know you're gonna kill it. I'm getting emotional and I don't want to cry, so I'm just gonna wrap it up with, if you didn't get a chance to meet Taylor, you really missed out, because she's truly one of the kindest, most patient, genuine people I've ever met. And when it comes to the way she loves others, she loves them the way like the Lord loves us, just so boldly, and like she just constantly will pursue you, even when you don't want her to. Like even when you're like, Taylor, leave me alone because you're having a bad day, like she chases after you, and it's been one of the biggest blessings in my life. Love you, Tay.
What's up, everybody? As you can probably hear, it's a nice rainy day here in Sykesville. I'm coming at you live from my car, and I just have a quick message to share with all the seniors who are graduating. I just want to say thank you guys for everything you guys have done for our community. You each have impacted it in your own ways, and that's just something I'm very thankful for. I'm truly blessed and thankful that the Lord placed me at High Point the same time that each of you were there. It's just been awesome to, meet all of you, get to know each of you, live life with you guys, and, most importantly, be able to fight for the gospel with all of you. Regardless of all of our own personal interests and all that stuff, that's something that's always going to unite us together, and that we'll always have that in common. We all worship and love the same Lord, and I just think having that unity and that community is just something that I'll forever be thankful for, and that's just an incredible thing to have. So thank you to each of you for everything you guys have done. Now I want to talk to my brother Tuzi. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me and for the community. Tuzi's just been an awesome guy to have around the community. The way that he leads and leads for the Lord and is able just to pour into guys, pull guys into the community, just get people involved. It's just been awesome to see, and I know he's definitely been someone that I've looked up to in terms of ministry. The way he's done ministry, not only on campus, but when he was a high school leader as well at Central. It's just been awesome to see, and I know I and a bunch of other people are super thankful for the way he's impacted just High Point's campus. So that's been just really cool to see. And then in terms of me individually, Tuesday, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me. I don't think you realize the amount of impact that you've had on my life. My 3 years at High Point, especially my freshman year, I came in pretty lost, and, I was praying to the Lord just to give me someone or a group of people to kind of show me where I belong, where I fit in. And there's definitely no doubt in my mind that that person was you. The Lord definitely showed up in my life by providing me you and our friendship. Just the way you were able to pull me in to the community, get me involved, starting discipleship with me, making me, understand what it's like to have my own relationship with Christ and be able to live it out on a day-to-day basis. That's just something that has been super impactful for me over the last few years at High Point. I can 100% say that if the Lord didn't show up and work through you, my life would probably look different right now. So I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me, and just the way our friendship's grown since freshman year over the last few years. I've just gotten super close to you. I consider you one of my closest friends, consider you a brother. Being able to live with you sophomore year, and then being able to live with you for a total of 4 days this past year before the coronavirus struck. It's just been awesome just to grow my relationship with you, grow my friendship with you. And it's super sad to see you graduate and have to go to school a whole year without you next year. But I'm just super thankful for the moments that we did have. I'm truly blessed to call you a friend, call you a brother. And thankfully, because of what Jesus did on the cross, our friendship is going to last way more than just our time at High Point. It's going to last in eternity, which is just something that I'm super thankful for. And I know the Lord's going to continue to work in your life. I'm super excited to see what he has planned for you in your future endeavors post-grad. And yeah, dude, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart just for everything you've done for me. And you're just someone I look up to almost every day, just how to be more Christ-like and how to be a true follower and man of God. So thank you, brother. Love you. Yeah.
Hey Bree, I am so excited that I got chosen to give you your senior send-off, especially because I wasn't able to for Alpha Chi, but I'm so excited to have this chance. I just wanted to say how much of a joy it has been getting to know you and your heart. I have my doggo here for emotional support. You are such an incredible person, and I'm so sad that we didn't have more time together, but I'm just thankful for all of our adventures together between Mountain Weekend and the cruise and just the more that are to come. I'm so excited for what your future holds, because I know that wherever you go, you're going to have such a big impact on the people around you. You are truly one of a kind and special, and I'm so excited to see what you're going to do. I'm so sad that you're leaving us and that I won't get to sleep through physics with you. But I'm just so thankful for our time together, and I can't wait for more memories with you. Have an incredible senior send-off and graduation.
Hello, and welcome to your senior send-off, Aurora. I'm going to read because if I just try and improvise it, I will talk for a very long time. Wildly intelligent, insightful, kind, honest, thoughtful, beautiful, elegant, happy, dedicated, hardworking. Those are just a few words to describe Aurora Jakes. And I'm sure that everyone who knows her has their own favorite things about her, but those are just a few of mine. Aurora is one of my best friends now, which is funny to think of when I remember the start of our friendship. I was a discouraged and broken freshman, and Aurora did what she is known for doing. She put me in a car, turned on Sleeping at Last, and let me spill my heart out. And then, as usual, she provided grace, wisdom, healing, everything that I needed. We don't give Aurora enough credit for taking care of all of us when we're sad or stressed or confused or lonely, or all of those things at one time. Everyone calls her a mom, which she hates, so I'll say it. Aurora is not the mom. She is the insanely fun aunt. She is fiercely passionate about what she believes in and dedicated to the pursuit of goodness more than anyone else that I know. She loves Jesus above all else, and that touches the rest of her relationships. It is a gift to be loved by her, and an even greater gift when she lets down her walls and lets you love her back. She is gifted with a spirit of love and strength and wisdom. The Lord is going to use her to do amazing things for the sake of his kingdom. For example, she will single-handedly end mass incarceration. I believe it. I will miss Aurora every day. I am thankful that she won't be too far away. Congrats on law school. congrats on graduating with probably every honor that High Point can give you. I love you, and we will all miss you. We will miss you a lot.
Hey Nat, you get 2 senior send-off videos from your favorite person, me, so I guess you're pretty lucky, but let's just get into it. This is hard. I'm gonna miss you really bad. I'm gonna miss doing crazy things with you, especially in front of the sorority, because when it's the 2 of us doing it, people are like, that's just how Zoe and Natalie are, they're psychos, you know, but there's literally a lizard right behind me. I'm really sorry. But when it's just me doing it next year, people are gonna be like, does somebody need to check on her? Is she okay? And then I'll just FaceTime you, and then they'll remember, oh yeah, no, this is how they are, this is normal. Like the time that we played baseball with the plush snowballs I gave you for Big Appreciation. And everyone was looking at us like, pretty sure that's not how Big Appreciation is supposed to work. But it's fine, because that was amazing. Or like, the time that you ditched the sisterhood retreat scavenger hunt thing to go get us both Jamba. I don't know who's gonna call me to wake me up when I'm sleeping through literally all of our sisterhood events. That also happened to be a $50 fine if you missed them, so you saved me a lot of money over the years. I guess I'll just share my schedule with you so you can still call and make sure I'm awake, so I don't get in trouble. I don't know. We'll work on that. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I don't know who's gonna constantly remind me what LITB means. I can never remember. I know now, but we don't know how long I'm gonna remember what that means before I have to ask you again. You are my biggest fan and have always been my biggest supporter, and it doesn't matter what I tell you I've done, you're always so proud of me for it, and just encourage me like nobody else. So be expecting me to call you while you're at work in your adult life and be like, hey, here's what I did. I need you to tell me you're proud of me, because that's probably gonna happen. So be ready for it, because I'm not gonna leave you alone, and I'm gonna miss you really bad, and I hope I get to see you soon, because you're my best friend. And I'm gonna miss getting dinner with you before chapter and having Bible study with you and just being able to talk and come over whenever I want, see Chip, see you. But yeah, I'm gonna miss you a lot. You're extremely special to me, and I love you. Bye now.
Okay, I'm back. I'm now going to talk about my boy Goosh. My first memory of Goosh, I was trying to think of this when I was thinking about what to say, but it was at fall retreat my freshman year, and it was in the game room, and I saw this dude just like playing all these games, and he looked like he was like 36 years old. Like, I had no idea who this guy was. Everyone called him Goosh, which I thought was really weird. I thought he was on Young Life staff, like, honestly, because I never saw him around campus, never saw him anywhere but this weekend. And then after the weekend, I didn't really see him a whole lot until probably later in the first semester, where I got to know him a little better. He started coming around more. But it was then that I realized that the reason I didn't see him around a whole lot is because he lived off campus with like 3 random dudes. That year, there were only 3 spots in the WPP, and it was 4 people. So rather than trying to find a new house and lose that house, Goose realized how important that house was to our community, and he basically just volunteered to live somewhere else for the whole semester. And because of that, we were able to keep the house, which is awesome, but also he was able to pull in the guys that he lived with and, you know, get them involved in our community and bring them around the stuff. And that's just something that has stuck with me, and I've seen Goose continually do. His time here at High Point is just constantly sacrificing for the sake of the community and for the sake of the gospel. He just constantly sacrifices his time, energy, and pretty much everything to pursue the Lord, pursue, college guys, pursue his high schoolers. Just the way he leads and just the way he ministers and shares the gospel to others is just incredible. He freaking sacrificed his second semester of senior year to go to Malaysia to serve the Lord there. He spent whole last summer in Colorado serving others rather than hanging out at home in the comfort of his home. He just continues to just sacrifice and just love others and just love the Lord so well. And that's something I've definitely looked up to throughout my whole time at High Point. Seeing him as a high school leader has definitely made me want to be as good of a leader as he was, which is almost impossible because almost all of his guys loved him, and just the way he was able to pour into his high school guys is just incredible. And I'm always striving to be like that. So Goosey's just been a great role model to me as well, on what a true follower of Christ looks like and how to just sacrifice and how to love others for the sake of the gospel and for the sake of the Lord. And that's just something that I've learned a lot about because of him, and that I'll continue to strive to do the rest of my life. So Goose, I just want to say thank you for all you've done for the community, the ways you've impacted me. You're just someone who just truly loves the Lord and just loves other people, and that's just awesome to see. So thank you for that. Thank you for teaching me that and showing me that. As I said with Tuesday, I look forward to seeing all the cool stuff you're going to be doing after graduation. And although it's sad to see you leave, I know our friendship's going to last forever, which is just something I'm truly thankful for, and that's just awesome. So just want to say thank you and love you.
Hey Nat, I am so thankful that I get to do your senior send-off. You have been such an incredible part of my life. You are kind, smart, and you know how to love people well. You are truly one of the wisest people I know, and you are able to reach people in such a unique way that makes them know that they are loved, and loved not only by you, but by their Creator. You have been such a light on this campus, and really chasing after people for them to know the Lord, especially in Sigma, and it has paid off. High Point is going to miss you and is going to miss your presence because you have made such an impact on this community. You've loved me so well, and you've loved others so well, and it is just evident in everything. I'm so excited for your future and what it holds. I don't know what it holds, but I know that wherever you're going to go, you're going to touch people because you truly touched my life. I'm so sad that we didn't get more time together and that I couldn't send you off in person, but just know that this is not the end. I'm going to make sure that I get to see you again because you're someone special, and you just really need to know that, because you have had such a special impact on everyone's lives. I love you, and I'm so excited to see you soon.
Hey everybody, I hope everyone's staying safe, healthy at home, spreading joy and happiness both to their family and their community as much as they can while staying safe. And I'm just here, and I have the absolute incredible opportunity on behalf of everyone to send off an incredible friend, leader, so many other things that come with that over the past 4 years. The lip sync cowboy, the Fortnite fiend, the I Am Sports legend, the WPP cleaning lady. Yes, you guessed it, Jesse T. Cash. It's just an absolute honor to be able to send him off into the world, and what he's going to bring is, have no words. I just can't even wait to see what he has to come in the future. I'm very excited for him. I'm sure everyone else is. And there's one story that I first came to mind when I got selected to do this, and I just couldn't be more happy to do it, is when we were in Austin, Texas, doing our flag football regional or national championship, the co-ed. Me and Tuesday were on the sidelines, and this was our last game there. This was in the semifinals, and it was pretty much over. Like, we knew we were going to lose, and there was just a couple plays left. And I remember the other team made a really good play, had the ball going down the sidelines, and they were running away, just score another touchdown and go up on us. But I remember looking on the field, me and Tuesday were standing there, and lo and behold, Jesse T. Cash was sprinting down the field, giving all he could got, while everyone else was just kind of like, oh, it's over anyways. Jesse, no doubt, he was running, he was going to stop that person, he was going to catch up to them, not let them score that touchdown. He was not going to go down with the fight, even if the game might have been over. And that was just absolutely incredible. And I remember Tuesday looking at me and saying, that is a person that you always want on your team. And that just really, to me, embodied Jesse T. Cash. Just never stopped his fight. Just incredible work ethic, and just a great human. And even looking at the scripture, I found Galatians 22:23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such thing there is no law. And I just think so many of those things just embody Jesse T. Cash and what he has to bring. First, love. He's an absolutely incredible, lovable person. Kindness, faithfulness, gentleness. I think all of those things just completely embody him. And he's just been such an incredible person for me to look up to. As I know for so many other people over the past 4 years that he has been, and just, a friend, a leader, for me, disciple of him, even a partner at crime at sometimes. I know we've all had a lot of fun with him, but I just could not be more happy to send him off into the world, and I know he's going to do such incredible things, just lead everyone with faithful courage, and I just can't wait to see what he has in the future. Thank you so much from everybody. Jesse, thank you for being such a great person, and just continue doing you. We love you.
Madison Bentley Wright, congratulations, you have made it, and I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future and the upcoming years and how the Lord is going to use you. You have just been the glue that has held the girls' community together in High Point, and you've just made so many lasting impacts at High Point and also for the kingdom and eternity as well, and I can't thank you enough for that. But first I just want to tell you that you're going to be so missed at High Point. But I want to tell you the ways that you've impacted my life. So 2 years ago, in October, when I met you, we talked and cried in the stairwell at Carolina Point, and you taught me the importance of my worth in Christ. And then that December, we were having snowball fights and digging out your car in the snow because you wanted to show us your cool driving skills. And you taught me just perseverance and what stupid fun looks like. That January, we went to the leadership conference in Charlotte, and you taught me what fiercely and passionately leading looks like. And then all of the countless late night McDonald's runs and talks in the car with absolutely no destination have taught me the importance of intentionality. And just all of your music that you have shown me and the stories that you have told me, and just the life that you live, Madison, you have taught me that just to lean on the Lord because he's sovereign, and I really think you're just a walking testimony of the book of James, and thank you for that. You're honest and you care for others just selflessly and passionately, and you're a woman of integrity, and you are so wise and so discerning. I cannot thank you enough for all the grace that you have shown me, and just thank you for praying for me. Thank you for loving me so well, and all of your friends with God's reckless love. Just thank you. Thank you for listening and for being patient, and thank you for just looking out for me and for dealing with me when I'm being an absolute fool. But most of all, Madison, thank you so much for pointing me first. Oh my gosh. Most of all, thank you for always pointing me back to the Lord, and I really think any person that meets you can attest to who you are and to what I've said. And it's been such a privilege doing life with you. And really, congratulations. We love you, and I'm gonna miss you so much. So, love you, dude.
So Michaela was one of the first, if not the first, I think, Young Life leader that I met, and I honestly don't even remember meeting her because I was a freshman and I was very overwhelmed, and I met her at the volleyball court at Finch, and I don't know, like really quickly we went and got dinner and got to know each other, and we just had a connection, and it was really cool to have somebody who is from the same area that I am. I'm from the Triad, and so is Michaela. Even though we're from different cities, we like kind of know the same areas, and it's always been really nice to have somebody on break to keep a piece of High Point with me while I'm on the breaks. And I think one of my favorite things about Michaela is just that she is always really quick to catch herself whenever she's, you know, talking about herself for a long time, or like and she's having a conversation with me and she like senses something's up. She's like, wait, like what's going on with you? You need to tell me about your life, and like how can I help you and how can I encourage you? And she's always able to sense that. And she's always very quick to be able to kind of lead me in truth and give me advice, but also be very loving and very supportive. She's never made me feel like I can't tell her something, and I really appreciate that about her. I also really appreciate that she has the same sense of humor that I do, and that we can dance like fools in our car, and that we can watch The Office and have the same kind of banter and humor. She also is a nerd with me, and we have so many like weird things that we text about and talk about that we can just like nerd out about, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I just always appreciate that she's always been there for me, like literally since the first time she met me. You know, it wasn't the kind of thing where she met me and then like was like, oh, you're in Young Life now, okay, like keep being in Young Life, and like never talk to me again. Like she's always continued to text me and get dinner with me and reach out to me. And like honestly, I don't know if I would have met everybody else at Young Life and met all of my other friends if I had not met her. And so Michaela, I really appreciate that, and that you have not only just given me so many friends and given me your friendship, but that you've also given me like such a sweeter friendship with the Lord, and that you've just continued to be a leader in my life in more ways than one, and that we've always been able to push each other and help each other out. I can't wait to see what this next chapter brings you. I know we always talk about this, but I know the Lord is going to do some wonderful things in your life, and that it's not just going to be something that you necessarily expect. I pray that the Lord brings something into your life that is just really unexpected, but that you get to see His glory through it, and that you get to just fall more in love with how He sees you and the value and worth that He sees in you and the way He wants to use you. Love you so much, Michaela.
Hey Steve, I hope Married Life is treating you well. Before I get started, I just want to say that you have an incredible talent for spending so much money on FIFA points and winning absolutely none of your drafts. Just truly a remarkable feat that only you're able to accomplish. But all jokes aside, I did want to take the time to say thank you for everything that you've done for me while knowing you here at High Point. Thank you for being an awesome roommate. My favorite roommate that I've had, even if you did spend more time at Riley's apartment than you did at the house. Thank you for letting us spend all of your FIFA coins. We know you weren't going to use them effectively, so we might as well use them. Thank you for taking care of me in Belize when I couldn't take care of myself, and not getting mad at me when I threw ice cream into your shoe. Thank you, most importantly, for being the first one to hype up my music. Appreciate it, big dog. But in all seriousness, just thank you for being you. It's so obvious and apparent to anyone that you just have a huge heart for Christ, and anyone around you can see it. And it's just awesome to see you chase after guys. I'm still upset that we got cheated out of beating y'all in flag football this season. The refs definitely botched that last call, and we were definitely going to beat you. But I think I'm more upset that there aren't going to be any more flag football games with you. I'm upset that there aren't going to be any more controversial conversations at Prime with the lads. I'm upset that we can't rip Fortnite anymore until 4 a.m. That there will be no more cookout runs, or quoting of Harry Potter, or your weird obsession with Jason Derulo, or you just egregiously misquoting my lyrics. Yeah, I think that's the stuff that I'm really upset about. Steven, I just want to say that I love you like a brother, and that I'm always going to love you like that. And I'm super grateful for the times that I've had to share with you here at High Point. And I'm just super sad that you're not coming back, that the semester ended the way it did. But in saying that, I'm so happy for you and super excited for you for where you are in life right now. I know that God's going to work amazing things through you, and I'm so excited to see where He leads you in life with your career and your marriage and potentially a little Steven Jr. running around being an absolute bucket. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see where God takes you in life. And I just want to say thank you for being such an awesome friend to me, and just being so influential to the Young Life community throughout your years. Just the lightheartedness and your compassion and your ability to find humor in whatever situation that you're put in. It's just infectious and it's life-giving, and God has just crafted you in such a way where people want to be around you, and I'm just so thankful for you. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Just get more brownies, Steven. Alright, peace.
Hi, Corey. We just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation a couple months early and your wedding with Kevin. We're so excited for you. Just so grateful that you brought me in and took me under your wing freshman year. Definitely would not be where I am without you and your friendship and your love and your guidance. Thank the Lord every day for you and your friendship, and I just love you a lot.
Hi, Corey. Congratulations on your graduation in December. I am so excited to come share in your wedding in September. I already got my ticket booked, so woohoo for that. Just proud of you, and I'm so thankful that you befriended Abby and helped her to just find a way around High Point and Young Life. Just very thankful as a parent to know that she has somebody loving on her like that. So love you as well, and again, congratulations. You have a lot of big changes coming ahead, and I'm excited to see how those all turn out.
Congratulations. I echo everything that they said. We are so excited for you. So thankful that you're in Abby's life. It makes it so much easier knowing that she has someone like you supporting her, and we are supporting you as well. So we love you and congratulations, and we can't wait to see what life brings.
See ya.
Hi Emily, congratulations on your graduation. It feels like just yesterday that we were sitting in NLT classes together and getting to learn together how it was to be a college leader. And now we've been on the team for a year now, and it's been such an incredible opportunity to get to know you and get to work with you on all of our parties, which were amazing, by the way. I'm gonna miss you so much next year. I'm gonna miss all of our prime dates. I don't know who I'm gonna go to prime with and argue about whether or not birds are real, because who else will have that argument? I'm going to miss all of our Secret Hitler games. They're never gonna be the same without you being there. I will think about you every time that I use Old Bay seasoning, because how can you not, because you carry it around with you everywhere. Thank you so much for really being such an incredible guide in my life, and just what an inspiration that you are. Thank you for introducing me to one of the greatest movies of all time, Talladega Nights. I wish you all of the luck in your next phase of your life. Love you.
Hello, Maddie Berm, and welcome to your senior send-off. I know that I already did this for Alpha Chi, but I still have more to say. And I might paraphrase a little bit from that first one, but only because it is all true. So, I will begin. Berm has been our fearless leader now for a long time, and she is very good at it. She loves Jesus with her whole heart, and because of that, she loves others with an extreme amount of compassion and sincerity and empathy. How does so much love fit in that tiny person? She's a self-declared small bean, and she loves Matthew Gray Gubler. Those are two defining characteristics of her, so I felt the need to mention them. Maddie Berm's friendship kind of snuck up on me. Everyone told me that I would love her while she was studying in Scotland, so I reached out to her and we got coffee when I was in Edinburgh last spring. I'm forever thankful we spent a whole afternoon together walking around a Scottish city and eating fish and chips. Because on that day, I discovered that Maddie Berm embodied the type of woman and friend I wanted to be. She is patient, she is forgiving, she is hilarious, she is genuine, and she is so, so kind. I love her so much. Like, so much. This is the worst kind of goodbye ever, because I don't get to hug you and I don't get to cry with you, but we'll treat it as a see you later. Because I still have to give you and Aurora your key back, and I'm not gonna do that for as long as possible. So I will see you when you have to move out of your apartment at the last possible minute. I will sit in silence and watch comedy specials with you all day long. Congrats on graduating. I love you. We all love you.